Right.
I don't think this is going to be like that for 20 years.
I have a question.
No,
for you,
I have a
Pat.
rhetorical question for the group here.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one. So there's no freebies in politics. If you do something, you're getting rewarded or you're going to pay a price. People don't do things for politicians out of the goodness of their heart. Every single radio and television ad for Gavin Newsom for the last 2 months was tagged that it was presented by Reed Hastings. The money that Reed Hastings spent ran the media campaign for Gavin Newsom, and it was mentioned at the end of every spot where they accused Larry Elder of being right of Trump, being an anti-vaxxer. Reed Hastings, Reed Hastings, Reed Hastings. Does that come back now because of this race, the streaming wars? Does he get an advantage over Apple?
I don't think most people know who Reed
No.
Hastings is.
Yeah.
Dude,
I know he's the CEO of Netflix. I don't think most people know that.
He already has Susan Rice and Michelle Obama on his board. So, I mean, look, it is what it is. Here was really, honest to God, looking at this, my biggest takeaway. San Francisco runs the United States now. It's not New York. It's not L.A. It's not even D.C. The whole United States runs through Silicon Valley now, and Silicon Valley runs through San Francisco. Everything goes through San Fran.
Because of the media, social media?
No,
because of
no,
tech?
because of the
Because of what?
The politicians are so in bed with big tech, and big tech is in San Francisco. And you think about it. You've got Gavin Newsom, Dianne Feinstein, Barbara Baxter. You've got Kamala Harris, Nancy Pelosi, all of them, San Francisco residents, right? And you're coming out Google, Facebook. Every tech company in America has their hub, their hub where. Now, why does that scare me? Because this is going to translate into General Milley. Who runs Silicon Valley? Who's running Silicon Valley right now? Do you think who has more say over what Google does? America, DC, or Beijing? Who dictates what Facebook does today? DC or Beijing? So if Silicon Valley is now the power hub, the information center of America, okay? And Silicon Valley doesn't answer to DC, it answers to Beijing. Who's running the information in America?
Unpack that. Why are you saying that they all answer to Beijing? You're saying that all these big tech companies are all answering to
Absolutely.
the CCP? Which companies
If
specifically?
they will change their rules, they will change what they do.
Who? Which companies?
All of them. If you've been tracking this at all for 5 years, every single update that they do, every single thing that they do, and you're talking about Hollywood, we talk about Hollywood, the southern part of the state, John Cena. Are they changing their movies to make sure that they don't piss off conservative Americans or libertarian Americans or independent Americans or even Democrats?
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.